one to have to tell you this, but you are not just going to wake up one day and magically have the energy to do stuff. If your biggest excuse is, I don't have the energy, do you think one day you're just going to wake up and that energy is going to come to you? How do you think that's going to work? You're not just going to wake up and magically be like, oh, I'm ready to go and finally do all of the things that I've been putting off. It's not how that's going to work. Energy is going to happen when you get up and start doing stuff. And let me explain this to you, okay? When you are sitting down all day long, if you are making excuses all day long, scrolling on your phone and sitting on the couch, you don't need energy for. Your body's not going to give you energy to do those things because you don't need energy to do it. So if that's been your normal routine, is just sitting down and being lazy, your body's like, I don't need to give her energy to sit down and be lazy. I don't need to give you energy to sit down and scroll your phone all day. I don't need to give you energy. So your body is in this cycle of not thinking that you need energy to do what you need to do each day. The only way that's going to change is by getting up and fighting that. By starting to do it and build a routine and stay in motion. So your body's like, oh crap, I got to give her more energy to take care of the things that she's now doing. Using the excuse of, I don't have any energy. What do I do if I don't have any energy? Kylie, how do you expect me to do this? And how do you expect if I don't have the energy? You get up and you do it. And you tell your body that, hey, I need energy because this is what I'm doing now. It's not going to be fun in the beginning. You're going to have to do it with no energy. You're going to have to do it with not a lot of motivation, not a lot of energy. You're going to have to do it through discipline. You're going to have to push past the fact that you're tired and push past the fact that you don't want to do it, because eventually you're going to have the energy to start doing it. It's going to become a lot easier for you. Get up, stay in motion, push past the fact that you don't have the energy, because eventually you'll get the energy if you just stay in motion.
Okay, that's enough of that. She's had her say on this. Now I'm going to have mine. So how many of you come the start of the week, you struggle to get going? You have no energy. You struggle to get up out of bed. You scroll through your phone. You look through social media. You see these people giving out this advice. They're giving you all this motivation. You're hearing things that this is just down to you guys not being disciplined enough. All this tough love bollocks. This is all they're giving out. All this motivational talk. Now see, the thing is, these motivation speeches, they work amazing. But they're not going to work for long, guys, because I used to do this myself. I can give people so much motivation, as much as they possibly want. But at the end of the day, if you guys are feeding yourself with the wrong food, you guys are going to struggle. And this is what I'm going to talk about today. We need to understand why these issues are happening in the first place. Now, before I go on, I want to make this perfectly clear, that I understand everybody's situation is different. There's going to be certain things out there that are out of our control. I understand that completely. But the one thing we're always going to have control over, guys, no matter what, and that's what you put into your body. And my opinion on this is very, very simple. And that's if we're tired all the time and we have no energy and we're struggling to get going. Guys, trust me when I say this. It's not because you guys are lazy. This is a metabolic issue, okay? I don't give a shit what these experts tell you. It's down to what you're putting into your body. Now you need to look at it like this. If you guys are constantly feeding your body with processed food, you're constantly feeding your bodies with sugars, carbohydrates, and the reality is very, very simple. This is going to impact the brain and you guys are not going to feel good. The body doesn't make energy. Guys, we have to fuel it the right way. That's how this shit works. That's how you guys are going to function so much better. When you do that, you're going to feel so much better. So much better. You guys are going to be motivated. You're going to wake up in the morning and you're going to be eager to get shit done. Whereas, as I said, if you're feeding the body the wrong food, then you're not going to be motivated. You're not going to have the willpower to get up in the morning. You're not going to have the motivation to get shit done. It all starts with what we feed the gut, guys. Many of you are going to wake up this morning. You're going to be planning to go to work. You're probably planning to go to the gym. You're probably planning to go for a walk, and you're going to be looking for something to get you started. So you're probably going to be going towards these energy drinks. You're probably going to be going towards coffee. You're probably going to be looking towards these pre-workouts before you go in and work out. Now see, I don't have any issues with this if you guys are using this every so often. But if you guys are using this and you're relying on this for energy all the time, well, that's where I have the problem. Because at the end of the day, guys, you're only treating a symptom. You're not solving the solution. So where are we going wrong? Like I said earlier, guys, we're focusing on the wrong problem. We're giving the body the wrong food. I only did a video on this yesterday. These coaches are absolutely convinced that we need to be eating carbohydrates. We hear every fucking day that carbohydrates are the main source of energy. Every single time we switch on our social media, this is what we see. But you need to understand this. Your body can run off two energy sources. We can run off carbohydrates and we can run off fats. Now the difference is very, very simple. One is essential and the other one is not. Okay, I don't know how many times I need to keep on explaining this. It's just common sense. Now see, this is what's going to happen. When we eat carbohydrates on a regular basis throughout the day, you guys are going to notice a few things. You're going to notice that your hunger is never going to be switched off. Okay, your hunger hormone is going to be, you're going to struggle. All right, you're going to notice these blood sugar crashes, and this is what's going to affect your energy, guys. And this is what these people are not telling you on social media. I can't stress this enough, guys. Listen to me very, very carefully. The brain does not need excess sugar to function. Okay, it really is as simple as that. Yes, your brain needs glucose, but your body can produce all the glucose it needs. Okay, your brain is made of fats. Your brain needs cholesterol. Your brain needs healthy fats. This is what the brain needs. So if your brain is made of fats, why the fuck do we want to feed the brain sugar? So before we start listening to these people, and these people are telling us that we're lazy, we're lacking discipline, I want you guys to remember this, okay? You guys are not broken. I can tell you right now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. The problem is very, very simple, and that's the message, that's the information that you guys have been given. Write that down.